Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing an ELO guesser. So I asked y'all to send in just one battle, and I will try to guess what your ELO is. And yeah, so this is definitely going to be something new for me. I could be really far off, but I hope to keep doing a series like this in the future, if it goes well especially. If you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button. It helps me out so much here on YouTube. And let's go ahead and get into the videos. We're going to start off with the first one right here. With a little bit of editing magic, we have the video ahead of us. So let's go ahead and watch, and I will try to commentate on it as we go through it, while putting in my little points and seeing if I can get that ELO right. So this is obviously a really bad matchup for the Metacham. So Victory Bell stayed in quite a long time. Okay, comes in with Stunfisk. Oh, first thing I noticed right here, Dark Pulse. That's interesting. So I think Mandibuzz with Dark Pulse wins all shield scenarios up one Snarl, which obviously we got like 3 or 4 Snarls in on the Victory Bell because of such a slow swap. Another thing to note is the enemy, if they're going an ABB team, it means that Bastiodon's in the back, which is kind of weird. If it is a Bastiodon in the back, they definitely shouldn't have come in with Stunfisk. Since Bastiodon has such varying matchups, when you can get into a good matchup, you want to get into a good matchup. So obviously it would destroy Mandibuzz here. So this is an interesting choice. Maybe the opponent just is new to this team or something like that. So this matchup obviously takes a little while to get through. But like I said, with Dark Pulse, you win all shield scenarios. So I think one more Dark Pulse here is going to end up KOing. They are doing an extra farm. That's something to note as well. They're getting extra farm here for the next matchup since they know they're going to win this matchup. Opponent does shield. So if the opponent throws a Rock Slide here, I would probably shield. Okay. It's a good shield. Because you can take a second shield and go up shield advantage here. Now, if they do get taken out here... Oh man, I kind of hope it isn't Bastiodon in the back, because that's going to be some pretty interesting play. But Bastiodon goes so well with Victory Bell, it's insane. Victory Bell actually ends up being able to farm down this Mandibuzz. Probably coming in with the Pelipper, going to be doing super effective damage with the wing attacks. One thing to note here, though, is that this Victory Bell does have a ton of energy. You never see it, but it could actually get to 2 moves here. Definitely throw this Weather Ball. Even though it is resisted, it is going to take out the Victory Bell, since Victory Bell is so squishy of a Pokemon. Okay. Are you going to be able to wing attack it down? I think it's close to a move here. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to take it out. The thing is, if this is the only thing that's good against Metacham, opponent's definitely going to lose. And like I said, I have a feeling it's Bastiodon in the back. Yeah. Okay. So what happened in this game? So we played it really well, or the person who submitted this video played very well, obviously. Oh, 800 games played. Something to take note of. Oh, I guess there's more in this video. Let's see what else, what other information we can get here. Okay, I'm going to use all of this information. So we have above 50% win rate lifetime. Not too many battles played. Actually, how many battles have I played? Let's see if my game's open right now. It's not open. Okay, 16 game win streak though, pretty good as well. 2-0 in the set. Okay, let's go back. Uh-oh. How do I get rid of that? Okay, let's go back and look at the key moments in this game. Okay, this switch in here. 1, 2. No, it's 3. Yeah, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So it takes 3. It takes 3 Snarls before a switch out. So a Snarl is 1.5 turns. I'm sorry, 3 turns, which is 1.5 seconds. So it took the opponent 4.5 seconds to figure out that they should probably switch to the back line. That's not a good sign. But I think we played very well. Let's see, what else was there that I wanted to see? Oh, and then they ended up having Bastiodon in the back, right? So those are two things going against our opponent here. Let me see. I do have my game open now. How many games have I played? Because I played quite a lot. Okay, I've played 7,600 battles, 611. So we don't play very much, or this person doesn't play very much, but they do have a really good win rate. I thought they played this game very well. I'm going to say probably pretty close. Just from our play alone, I would say legend, but our opponent played pretty poorly. Let's say 28 to 2,900. Or it is pretty early in the season. They don't play that many battles. Maybe they haven't played a ton this season. Yeah. Let's say 2850 to 2950. I'm gonna give us the benefit of the doubt here. Okay, so let's open up their actual rating. Okay, they're 27-15 this season, above 50% win rate. Wow. Okay. So they're already doing better than last season. Okay, we were a little off, obviously, about 150 points off. But, you know, they're actually doing a lot better this season than last season. And I actually do think, I mean, they haven't even hit Expert yet. So I think they will hit Expert. They'll definitely hit Expert this season. And if they want to, I don't know if they only play Great League. That could be another thing as well. But if they want to, I think they could definitely hit Legend this season. So sweet first game. Hopefully not too many hiccups there. Let's go into the next one. All right, so here we are in game 2 with some more editing magic. All right, game 2. Let's go ahead and watch this. RDVC Ghost Skarmory. Okay, let's see. Okay, obviously this is a bad matchup. Skarmory into Alolan Marowak. They are deciding to stay in. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. First thing to note right away, this is a Caleb Ping team. I think it's the Season 2 Caleb Ping team. So obviously they probably watch Caleb Ping and they watch videos. It's already a sign that they're trying to improve at the very least. They are staying in here. This is interesting. Probably have to shield this, right? Shadowbone? Don't shield it. Okay. I don't know the ins and outs of this matchup, but it feels like... Okay, maybe they're just going to go for Brave Bird and Dip. Oh, they don't even go all the way up to Brave Bird. Opponent does sneak in a move. Unlucky. Okay, they go for a Sky Attack. They get a shield. Interesting. And then they switch into Sableye. Not Sableye. Shiftry here. Okay, opponent's staying in. We're getting a lot of energy. I don't know how you beat Alolan Marowak with this team. Alolan Marowak runs through this whole team. So we have a ton of energy here. They come in with Meganium. Is an interesting choice. I guess we were going to get to 2 moves there anyways. So they're just sacrificing Meganium because there's a Skarmory in the front. Okay, that's actually a good choice. And they have a pretty decent amount of farm on Marowak. This doesn't KO, I don't think. It's going to be close to farm down range, though. Needs 2 Snarls. Probably let's... Oh, okay. I guess they think their way to win is to have all the energy on Shiftry and throw this energy at the Alolan Marowak. So I think it's going to take 2 Fire Spins to KO. Not going to make it to the second Leaf Blade. This is definitely going to pull the shield, and then they're going to farm down. Oh, they're switching right away. Okay, this is a Bone Club for sure. They're trying to get into the Skarmory. I don't think Skarmory... Oh, they undercharge. I don't think the Skarmory's going to make it to a move. Okay, this is tough. Okay, they are in Frenzy Plant range for sure, though. So we're going to eat 1 Bone Club, but probably only 1. Not Bone Club, sorry, Shadow Bone, but probably only 1. And then maybe if the Pokemon in the back is a Zoomerol, we have a chance. Has to be some sort of water type or something that maybe even a ground type, but something that Meganium can do well against. Also, Shiftry's really close to another move. I don't know that he's got enough health to survive anything. It is actually an Azumarill. we're not 100% at that other move, but Bubble has been nerfed, and we do resist it. So maybe you can get the Snarl in and the move. I wonder if he switches. Oh, switch timer's not up. They definitely have to throw an Ice Beam. Okay, so they won't catch an extra bubble. God, this is close. There's no way, right? It depends if they survive this bubble or not. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is insane. Oh. Opponent left. I don't know. Game's freezing up. Classic. Look at this HP. Wait a minute. Look at this HP. Wow. Okay, so that's the whole video. No extra information. Okay. Some things to note. Let's say it again. This is a Caleb Ping team, so this person is definitely trying to improve and is playing really good teams. This is Season 2 team. I assume this video is from this season, so it is interesting to continue to use this team. It's got a lot more weaknesses now. One thing to note is that even though Marowak's shielded, can you get to 2 Sky Attacks in this matchup? I actually don't know, but I assumed that they were going to go up to the Brave Bird. Oop. God. I'm using this new editing tool to try to show y'all what I'm looking at. Okay. Right here. He actually is not at a Brave Bird right here. So opponent shielding is interesting because if they were counting right, they would know that we were not at a Brave Bird. But in saying that, obviously we played, like, there's not even that much to say about this game. Like, you barely won, but it was almost impossible to win this game with the team comp. Obviously, up front, Marowak versus literally triple weak to Marowak. Like, this Marowak beats this. Okay, so let's think. Obviously, I'll just say it again. Playing a Caleb Ping team, probably watches all the videos, knows the ins and outs of the team. Obviously, this is an insane match to win. I'm going to say... I guess I'm going to say this person's legend, like the last person. This person's probably a little higher. Let's go ahead and say 3,000 to, well, okay, beginning of the season, so gonna lower it a little bit. I was gonna say 3,000 to 3,100, but that's probably closer. We're still at the beginning of the season, so something like maybe 2,950 to 3,050. Okay, let's see what they are. Okay, a lot lower, 2,650, but they already hit legend. Okay. I mean, this is pretty close. I mean, look at this. 3,240 last season. Right at 50% win rate, but they've obviously tanked 400 points. So yeah, I mean, even though we're wrong here, they obviously tanked points because they've already hit legend. So we were 350 to 450 points off, but technically they already hit legend, and last season they were 3,240. So I'm going to chalk that up as a win, even though we were pretty far off. I think opponent, now thinking about it now with the rating, I guess the miscount on the Marowak, or just the scaredness, I guess, of the Brave Bird, and I think they could have farmed down this, well, yeah. I don't know. Opponent played decent, but yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next video. Yeah, I guess I'm just now realizing how hard this is going to be because people are just going to be sending in probably their best matchups, and if they played the best all the time, I think a lot of people would hit legend. So this is definitely going to be harder than I thought. Let's go ahead and get into this third game. I'm still thinking about that last game. Like, I think our opponent actually played pretty decent. What could they have really done when you kind of know what the team is, right? When they bring in the shift tree, because obviously that's also weak against Marowak, but what can you do? And I think they played fine, especially bringing in the Meganium. The only thing is probably just don't shield that sky attack. All right, let's get into this next game. All right, so this person is playing. Whoa. What did we already see here? Let's see. This is Remix. Okay, good to know. Okay, so the team is, I assume this is Shadow Guard, Vigoroth, and Registeel. Makes sense. You have a fighting weakness in the back. Only thing is something like a fire weakness all around. I guess Vigoroth's decent, but you don't really see too much though of fire. I guess I don't know. I've seen a lot of Shadow Ninetales and Cast Form Sunny pretty recently, so you never know. Oh, this game, when does it start? Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what'd be funny though if I saw a name that I recognized? I don't recognize these names, but if I did recognize a name, it would be funny because I couldn't guess their rating there. Okay, this is a freaking bad matchup. Bastiodon. Okay, but Bastiodon has literally no play in the last one, or in the next matchup here. Okay, Medicham. This is already pretty bad because, let's see, Bastiodon, there's two teams I'm thinking of already. Bastiodon Double Fighter or Bastiodon with Medicham and Sableye. Another thing to note, this is an XL Medicham. 1495 is the one that I have also, so it's probably a 15-15-15 best buddy, and it does have the best buddy ribbon, actually. You can see that there. So they do care about XLs, but they do not have the max XL here. Okay. They're just like me. We don't have the resources. That doesn't mean too much, but it does mean that they are trying to excel. They're trying to get some matchups. Let's see, are they going Power Up Punch? Okay. It doesn't really matter here. Interesting to take note of that moveset, though. I'm more inclined to think that this is going to be Toxicroak in the back. No way. This actually, it can't be Toxicroak. There's no way to win this game if it's Toxicroak. I'm going to say it's Medicham. Oh, whoa. Wait, did we miss a shield? Okay. This is not good. Okay, so they know that we have Gardevoir in the back. Gardevoir just absolutely crushes Medicham. It can't do anything if it has Dynamic Punch. If it has Psychic, it's all resisted. So I think this shield is really weird and quite bad. Okay. Maybe they got scared. I don't know, because this is just absolutely going to crush. Oh, it's Synchronoise. It's a community day. Nice. Psychic. So that means they probably did it in December, right? Because you were allowed to evolve the shadows. Oh, that's the doorbell. Okay, let's finish this game out. Okay, they bring in Bastiodon, and they don't switch out of this matchup. That's pretty bad. Ludicolo with Razor Leaf. Okay. This can't possibly win. Okay, they've been watching a lot of Tho technical streams. Ludicolo, that's an interesting choice. They did shield the Focus Blast, but what is Ludicolo? Ludicolo has that new Leaf Storm move, but we have two shields, and I guess you can save one shield for it could have Hydro Pump, actually, right? I think Ludicolo does learn. Let's see, it's Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, Leaf Storm. Probably shielding this no matter what. Razor Leaf doesn't give you enough energy. Energy Ball, another move. They're probably not getting into another move here, and definitely this Flash Cannon is going to KO. And then Bastiodon does nothing, especially since you have that shield for the Flamethrower, which is the only thing that's super effective. Otherwise, we resist the fast attacks. Okay. I don't think there's going to be anything left in this game. Focus Blast does KO from here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I thought the opponent gave up. Look at this Best Buddy, though. Best Buddy Bastiodon. Wait a minute. Did the Ludicolo have Best Buddy? I'll check that after this game. I had to stop my recording there to get the door, so I assumed I was near this point of the Focus Blast. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this one-shots, and even if it doesn't, I think actually Gardevoir can end up taking it down with fast attacks. Okay. So. Oh, I remember, I wanted to see if they best buddied the Ludicolo. No best buddy on Ludicolo, okay. What other information do we have here? Okay, 1,347 Great League wins. Okay, that's it. All right, so key moment it was this. Wow, I went right to the time, I think. Unless this was the first body slam. Nope. There wasn't a lot in this game to look at. But this shield is really bad. And then the team comp, does this team comp make sense? So Bastion's afraid of ground, water, fighting. Ludicolo is good against ground and water. Medicham is good against a lot of things because Medicham's pretty broken, and it's good against fighting as well because of the psychic typing. So it's like one of the best fighters against fighters. So the team comp, I get it. They wanted to play, yeah, it makes sense. And then I guess your safe swap is Medicham, so that makes sense too. The only thing is like something like Shadow Victory Bell is slightly better, or the Shadow Razor Leafers in general. But you could also just not have one. I didn't have a Shadow Victory Bell made until pretty recently, so I don't fault them for that. But this shield is pretty bad. Team comp's interesting. I think we played very well. Obviously, we have Vigoroth safe swap for a reason, and it was able to pull some advantage. I think this is not a legend player though. I think a legend player would not have shielded, and then would have had a decent. Yeah, 2 shield Ludicolo, Razor Leaf down, the Registeel probably would have happened if they had the 2 shields. So let's see, pretty early in the season. I have to keep reminding myself, like I guess we're halfway through the season, but it's still pretty early for people to be highly ranked. I'm gonna guess 2,400, 20. Oh, that seems 2,300. There's not a lot to go on here. I'm going to say 2,300. I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull up the rank. Oh. They're not ranked yet. Okay, last season they were 2168 though, and they do have above 50% win rate. They don't play a lot, so if they wanted, they could get higher. Like I said, their play was pretty good. They knew exactly what they wanted to do, safe swap into the Vigoroth, and then come out of that matchup with some sort of advantage. Interesting, though. Really interesting. 12-game win streak, 50% win rate this season. They could get high if they wanted. Obviously, they don't play a ton. They're rank 18. They need 19 more wins, or 19, I guess, 19 to 37 more wins to get their rating for this season. So maybe we'll see that rating sometime down the line. All right, cool. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll do more of these. I definitely got a ton of y'all sent in videos, so we'll do more of them, especially if y'all like it. But I actually thought this was really interesting. Obviously, my predictions were pretty far off. This is being my first time doing it, but I think we were actually pretty close considering all that. If you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button and like button, and if you have, definitely let me know if you like this. I thought it was interesting, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Another future edit here from Vergyverg. I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for your support here on YouTube. But also, we have a bunch of new Patreons, so I definitely would be remiss if I hadn't mentioned their names. Thank you for the support from Marlon Date and Michael H. as usual, and the newly supporting Patreons, Patrick Wong and Rodrigo Cal. I'm probably pronouncing your names wrong, but I tried my best. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.